things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see the #9 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cowboys will put total weather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from passing it. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense has the ball first today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, but the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. You've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback. You've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And the Cyclones are flying down the field. Back to pass, it's Boldy. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. After run, now throw. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Well, why do you make me stop?
Talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year.
He's going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. The give to the lone running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The Cyclones with the first and 10. They'll give it to the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Cyclones trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Back to throw, it's Overton. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
To the air, it's Bolden. Got his man quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game prep. Turning it on! And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on first down. looking to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it.
Turns on the Jets. Continues to fight for yards. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. On the run, it's Lee. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
He's taking the shot. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Looking for a push on 4th down. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Overton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but Great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Wide open downfield. What a play to get it inside. Zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
My old coach says you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. They're trailing by just 4 to West Virginia. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass, it's Boley. Fires to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the quick game. And the Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Put points on the board right before the half. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. They'll run the screen. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Cyclones will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. The give on the option. Runs through a tackle. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Bringing the heat. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Trying play action. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Complete to the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll run the option. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Buys a little time with his feet. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They're going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The give to the tailback. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Overton. Got it in the middle, it's Cavazos. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Cowboys have moved it inside the 20. This time they'll go to the running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think we need to see more creativity in the route running. We need some slants. We need some out-breaking routes. You're expecting man coverage down this area of the field, so you got to do something.
Touchdown! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for space, it's Fields. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got him downfield. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Fires left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Back to throw, it's Overton. Quickly complete. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. He'll do it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboy. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll go back to work on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to pass, it's Boley. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He has the first and still on his feet. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cavazos. Ball is loose. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gives it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on third. He lobs one high down the left side. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game. Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, fourth quarter, got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Overton. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deep as the deepest, wide as the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. A let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a jump.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bowling. Shoots it to the left. Right on target this time. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing them over.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already...
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cyclones! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Overton. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.